Don't do nothing unless your heart's in it. Heart's in it. Heart's in it. Don't do nothing unless you're all in it. All in it. All.
So, what's up guys? It's a very beautiful sunny day in New York City. I'm in East Village right now in downtown Manhattan. It is 1 p.m. right now. I just got my little matcha, which is terrible by the way, but it's alright. Still gonna drink it, we're not gonna waste. Yeah, today's my last day in the city. I already packed all my suitcases and today I want to take it a little slower and enjoy the last day that I have. I also want to get a workout. But yeah, today I just want to let my thoughts flow a little bit, just kind of reflecting on where I'm at right now, reflecting on the time that I had here. Because I've been just so non-stop and going for such a long time. And especially being back in the States, I was just like going. Like no day is like really like sleeping in and you know, having a slow morning. Everything is just like more like go and get as much done as I can. So I'm looking forward to getting some rest, looking forward to being able to calm down spiritually, physically, getting a lot more clarity in my thoughts and about like where I want to take everything and like the person I am becoming right now, the person I have been becoming. Because sometimes I feel, I don't know if you guys can relate, if you're like in the mix and you're doing so much, you sometimes lose sight of yourself a little bit. I'm trying to be in touch with myself as much as possible, but sometimes there are like the little things that started to develop, like the habits or characteristics or like mannerisms that you're not fully aware of in the moment because it's just a byproduct of the way you're living your life and treating yourself. So yeah, looking forward to that. Still so much I want to work on, but I'm looking forward to taking it a little slower. Besides that, I'm also a little terrified of my flight tomorrow. I hate taking planes. I hate being on a plane. I hate the thought of planes. I hate seeing planes. But let's not think about that today. Today we're here. We're alive and well.
Get down.
There we are. By the way, people always look at me weird because I wear my sunglasses like that. I mean, it is kind of weird, but I feel like this just feels weird to me, like the feeling of having it on like that. It feels like I'm trying too hard, and usually I have it like that. So at some point they always pull down like that and I just keep them that way. And I feel like we should normalize wearing things weirdly. Like having a sunglasses on weird, wearing hats weird, or like wearing weird t-shirts. I kind of like that. I always fuck with that swag of like people, I don't know, being a little different. Not taking this too serious, you know? This is serious. This is like sophisticated. This is more like I don't give a shit. And I don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever. I don't need these anyways. But I wanted to sit down real quick and just like, I don't even know what I wanted. I've been having so many thoughts lately about like where I'm at, who I am, and what I want, and how things went so far. And I believe it's probably the age and the job that I'm doing. I'm 25 now, turning 26, which feels really old to me. Probably to a lot of you people it's not. Wait, let me move the camera a little bit. I'm someone who works a lot and someone who tries to chase goals on a very high level. Once I have something in my mind, I'm going after it full force. And I always try to reinvent myself and get to the next level and figure out how I can get better and how I can do more. And while going at it at a very high pace and a very high level, like my expectations about what I do and who I am, who I want to be in the future. Like my expectations are really high, so I tend to forget where I'm coming from. Like looking back at where I was like a year or two ago, it's completely different, like really different. Even like where I was at, like in terms of my career, or just the way I looked, the way I dressed, what I did. And I sometimes need to remind myself that it's okay and I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a great job actually. And I'm having a hard time with that. And I feel like a lot of people can relate. And also, like as an artist or as a creative, like constantly being forced to have these thoughts and constantly just worrying about the same things. I'm honestly tired of my thoughts at this point. I'm tired of constantly having to worry about, am I doing well enough? Constantly questioning my character, constantly questioning what I present to the outside world, and what am I contributing to the game and my craft. And honestly, at some point, I just want to exist. I just want to live. I just want to, you know. But like I said, it's probably my age. It's probably my overthinking ass too. But yeah, I'm really tired of my brain. I'm really tired of constantly questioning every little minor decision. Oh, if I wear these pants now, is that still my swag? Is that still the style people know me for? The style people associate with me and my character? Oh, if I do this, does that fit in the realm of what I do and what I present? Things change, like, and I'm also just trying to have fun with things. Like right now, like the stuff that I'm wearing right now, I probably wouldn't have worn like a year ago. I'm wearing like gray sweat shorts that are way too big. It's like an XXL size. I look like I'm in pajamas right now, but I feel so comfortable what I'm wearing right now and like the way I carry myself right now. And then at some point those thoughts kicked in, like, oh no, you're usually like well dressed and like you're this vintage guy on social media who wears denim and slim tees and boots. And yeah, I am from time to time, and I love to have like a very vintage and very classy style, but at the same time I'm also just trying to have fun and be comfortable and explore different things. And you're constantly just worried about what people think of you. I'm trying to let go of that a lot more, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there who can relate to that. And my takeaway or my learning is, at the end of the day, if no one's watching, there's no eyes on you, you don't have to present anything to the outside world. Like, who do you want to be and what do you feel comfortable with? Especially with like social media nowadays, like putting yourself out there, you're always constantly being judged, constantly being assessed. Like, I can deal with that easily, but sometimes I have to take my head out of the game and realize, yo, right now you're just you. You're allowed to be yourself. You're allowed to make mistakes, or you're allowed to try things, and I think we should all give us the freedom of doing so. I'm trying to give myself a lot more freedom too. I'm just having a tough time breathing. I've been having problems with my nostrils and my nose for like years. These are like allergies and whatsoever. I'm lacking air. By the way, there's a hockey game going on right next to me. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds crazy. There's so much I still want to do. I feel like I'm just at the beginning, or I just scratched like the tip of the iceberg that I call my career. I have so many high goals. I'm trying to get into manifesting a lot more again. Doing that in the past a lot, and I feel like it helped with like just visualizing where I want to take everything. Visualizing myself, my life, my career. It's just like a constant reminder of the direction that I'm going for. There's a helicopter. So I was saying, constantly like reminding myself where I'm trying to go and what my goal is. I mean, my goals always change, and once I get to one goal, I see the next goal, and I see the next goal, and I see the next goal, whatever. I know what my main goal is for sure. And I know there are a lot of little steps that I gotta take before that. So I'm trying to take one step at a time and not trying to put pressure on myself that I need to achieve anything within this amount of time. I know what I gotta do. I'm trying to do my best in this exact moment. I want to do so much. I want to make movies. I want to create clothing. I want to create art. I just want to inspire people with what I create. I want to build a business on that. I want to build several businesses. I want to get to a point of financial freedom so I don't have to go as hard as I'm doing right now all the time, because it's always like traveling, working, and always working no matter where I am. I'm very grateful for the opportunities that I have, that I'm even able to work from abroad and work from here. But also I want to get to a point where I can just like enjoy a day without waking up and being stressed. For like a year, I think, like waking up and before even having the first thought, I feel my heart pounding and my brain working, and I don't even know what's going on. I just know I'm stressed. I'm trying to get a grip on that. I've been doing so much behind the scenes. Like, I've worked at the Met Gala this year. I've done so much in it. I don't just want to be a little part of it. I want to be a big piece of the puzzle. I want to reach a lot of people, and I'm trying to contribute meaningful things to this game and to the creative industry and to people in general. And right now I'm trying to do this step by step. I mean, I'm going to constantly be creating on social media anyways. Beginning of this year, I created my first film, my first short film, which won Berlin Film Festival, by the way, which I'm really proud of. So at this point, I'm already an award-winning director and actor, which is like very nice. That was a big step. I'm trying to do more of that to build my acting portfolio, my directing portfolio. I'm trying to get agents out here in the US. So if you guys know any acting agents, I need to get representation out here. And as I've introduced before, I've started working on a clothing line called Crew Department, kind of figuring out where I want to take it right now, figuring out next steps so I can bring clothing to you guys as soon as possible. And so yeah, that's another field. Then I have a lot more that I'm currently planning, which I don't want to talk about right now because it's still like just a thought. But once I have more on the other things that I'm planning, I'll definitely, you'll be the first to know for sure. But yeah, that was enough for me. I was just like yapping. I'm gonna chill for a few more minutes and then I'm gonna have a workout over there. But I have to say, I love you guys. I appreciate you more than anything. You have no idea. Everyone, especially on the YouTube, like the YouTube is so special to me. You guys have a special place in my heart. I'm really grateful for everyone who's watching on here, for everyone who's subscribed, who was liking, who was really tuning in every time I post on here. I really appreciate you guys, and it's all love. Like, I wouldn't be able to do anything that I'm doing right now without you. So I love y'all.
New York streets were killers a walk like Pistol Pete and Pappy Mason. Gave the young boys admiration. Prince from Queens and Fritz from Harlem, street legends. The drugs kept the hood from starving. Pushing cars, Nicky Bars was the 70s, but there's a long list of high-profile celebrities worldwide on the thorough side of things. Live as kings, some died. One guy, one time, one day grasped me as I'm about to blast heat. 40 side of burning. I turned well, he asked me, "What you up to? The cops gon' bust you." I was a teen drunk off brew. Stumbled, I wondered if God sent him, cause 2 squad cars entered the block and looked at us. I ain't flinched when they watched. I took it upstairs, the bathroom mirror, brushed my hair, staring at a young disciple. I almost gave my life to what the dice do. Yeah, man, throwing them bones. Hoping my ace get his case thrown. His girl ain't wait for him. She in the world straight hoeing. Why he looking at centerfolds? The pretty girls showing they little cooch. Gangsters don't die, he's living proof. The DA who tried him was lying. The white dude killed his mother during the case. Hung jury, now the DA is being replaced. Pre-trial hearing is over, it's real for the soldier. Walks in the courtroom, the look in his eyes is wild. Triple homicide, I sit in the back aisle. I wanna crack a smile when I see him. Throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. He grab a court officer's gun and start a scream.
So I worked out, went for a little walk. I think I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my day. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.